Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. I am BogMod, and I did a bad thing last game. I white piece by mistake. Yep, that's what I did. I had a big, huge, giant war with the Ottomans, and I white piece for no reason. 5 years. Oh. That was so stupid. Oh. I'm a very sad man. A very sad, sad man. I can't believe I did that. It's just so ridiculous. And yet I did. I totally, utterly did it. Oh, it's the end of the game too. I had that perfect. Oh. Oh, well. 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 Wait a minute. Well, this is going to be one of my shortest episodes yet. Oh! I can't believe that. Alright, but you know what? That's fine. It'll give me... First of all, let's enjoy that I had a highly developed, large, united nation, powerful army, lots of soldiers ready to come to the field, massive score. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to take a chance to enjoy the timeline. Slow motion. This is right. This is where I started. This is where, no, well, actually, hold on. Pause. So remember that a lot of these nations all started off kind of tied as vassals. So I absorbed. That first blob was an absorption, I think. Let's unpause. The Ottomans started to stretch out. Muscovy's getting bigger up here. We'll scroll back out again so we can kind of properly watch what goes on, because we know what happened in over here. So we'll just focus over here. Right, here we are. Yeah, Timurids slowly growing. It's a nice strong red there in the middle. I kept Transoxiana as a loyal goon for a while. Hungary was doing well for itself, for a little while at least. Lithuania, strong Lithuania. Bengal was always doing fairly well for itself. This is where I started to move in on India, so that I could make my Mughal Empire. You see, the Ottomans got an early north push. But no one ever really stepped up to stop them. Mamluks as well pushed up north quickly. No, Great Horde, right? Muscovy. Ottomans had a bit of issue up here in the north. As you can see, Crimea separated off part of their land. Meanwhile, I've got a nice, good, strong central block. Right, not too weirdly stretched out. Although that's started to happen over here. Japan is unifying. At some point, the map will break a little, because some provinces got changed around. Georgia's doing well. Yeah, Georgia's doing good. Oh, but this is where the Mamluks, their fortune begins to change. Yep, it's definitely going bad for the Mamluks now. I've got my focus entirely in the east, which is letting those Ottomans grow stronger. It's good land over here. There it is. We went from Timurids to the Mughals. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Borders aren't the prettiest, of course. Ottomans have ugly borders. It's just hideous. Russia, still... Well, Muscovy, still taking its time trying to become Russia. Taking its sweet time. Mali's doing well for itself. Yeah, see... Without too much meddling. I mean, Portugal tried to, but I quickly nabbed a whole lot of islands down here. Or have I started my island grabbing? Oh, there we are. Yep, we're starting to see me grab islands. I want to keep them from jumping. And yeah, they've definitely... They're in no rush to get over here. To get to the spices of the East. This is definitely where I slowed them down the biggest. Taken South Africa. There we go. At this point, I'm basically unconcerned about anyone in the East, except for the Ming and the Ottomans. And of course Russia. But at the time, Russia, Ottomans, and me were in this weird friendship. We both loved Russia, and Russia loved us, but we hated each other. Mamluks slowly being more and more destroyed. The inevitable crushing. And there's where Shirvan got spat out and existed, because Russia kept backing them for some reason. Not quite sure why, but they did. Nothing too crazy. I mean, this is, yeah. Austria, of course, never managed to secure those early relationships that they needed to truly prosper. A terrible flaw, to be sure. Korea's expanding nicely. Hey, Mongolia exists. Good for them. And as you can see, I've really broken the backs of the powers of the East at this point. But here, now I'm all cozy up to the Ottomans. Conflict between us is inevitable. But they're busy beating up the Mamluks, and I've got the Indians. Russia is just slowly growing. Russia didn't really pick too many offensive wars, not as many as they easily could have, I think. They took their time with things. So it looks like Denmark was able to maintain their rule over both of them, because eventually we see a Scandinavia form up here. Yeah, the Ottomans, they're straight, weird up-down name. Little border fixing. Yeah, this is where Eastern Europe begins to feel the oppressive boot heel of the Ottoman Empire. While I bring enlightenment and wisdom to everyone in the East. But the important thing is that my name is bigger than theirs. Just saying. Though I guess Russia beats us all. Let's take a little moment to look overseas. As you can see, Portugal got a good early start, but they just didn't have the strength to hold on over here, which is why we see that eventually breaking free. Spain did manage to make a powerful South American United Nation. And there we go. I've taken care of basically everyone except Bengal, my one-time friend. The Mamluks, nearly completely gone. On life support, basically. Needing a avenging angel of some kind to come in and save them. Someone noble, someone glorious. See what I mean about the weaknesses of Portugal? They even lost all their holdings in Africa. That early colonial gain does nothing if you can't turn it into some other gains. Sad truth. But as you can see, the war between us is finally starting. I took a little bit of land. I've got that little tiny outpost of Jaunpur, which I can use to drag them into wars and have Russia on my side. I feel kind of bad for Russia. I really did use them in this game. So many Russians died for my glory. Oh well. As you can see in this tiny little chunk over here, all that remains of the once mighty Austrians. Yeah, I'm afraid there was just no glory in the Holy Roman Empire. France finally made some moves in Africa. Because France stayed stable and strong throughout the game. Spain finally making their move, as we see Portugal pushed out. And I keep pushing and pushing. Ottomans got big there for a bit. They may even have had a bigger name than me for a little while. For a little while. And this is where Russia went through some weird growing pains. Spattered a bunch of little minor nations. Like Estonia. Things like that. But there we are. This is where I cut the Ottomans in half. And that was the beginning of their downfall. The beginning of my great victories. And so I was able to kind of bounce back and forth between the two. Sometimes beating on the Shan or the other nations over here, sometimes going over here. Spain finally exerting themselves. But I suppose at this point, yep, they had a very strong South America they could pull into things. Ah, the Mamluks restored. Not to their full strength, mind you, but restored enough. Japan exists, though Japan does have its weird little two-province gaps, because that's what happens when a patch disrupts things. Yeah. We're moving to the final half-century, basically. Which is really the big details to know about this last half-century of the game. The collapse of the Ming. I mean, they exist as a nation, but they are beset by troubles and weakness. And the containment and slow destruction of the Ottoman Empire. You know, I'm sure I could have done... I think I did okay. Like, I've never done that one tag achievement. Requires a whole lot of knowledge of the game and a lot of trickery, and I'm not sure I have the talent for it. Because it's one of those things that you're going to be like, I don't know where I am. If I could still achieve it, or if I'm 100 years too late. But, we did good. We did good here. Yeah. And of course, all the spare land over here I was finally starting to eat up. And England just never really did much with themselves. Not after these nations broke free of them. So weird. British Quebec, Louisiana, Florida, California. Yeah, a lot of weird things happened. I'm just so sad I didn't get that far. Oh, I can't believe I white beasted it. The big final battle against them. And I white beasted. Ah. Well, Let it never be said you don't see my idiocy when it happens. Thank you for watching. We'll be playing more games. I know there's some more expansions coming out soon for Hearts of Iron, which looks amazing. The new Star stuff definitely coming up on the way. So I'm not sure we'll be playing until the next expansion. But whatever it is, I hope you'll enjoy playing it with me. Talk to you all later.